like 1 in
Greetings
5.
and salutations, everyone.
Hello.
Greetings.
Yo.
Are you feeling greeted? Are you feeling salutated?
No,
I
I'm
feel
not.
Oh, you know I am.
salivated.
Actually, no.
Personally, I kind of feel the love right now.
All right, so
I'm feeling sufficiently moist.
I. Okay. All right. I want to
I
go
have
ahead.
hand lotion.
I'm going to start playing the storytelling theme. Who wants to give me the recap?
There's that.
I gotcha. Last time on the Long Mile, we began our exploration of the lab as we did some necessary bonding, talking about our plans for the future if we indeed find a cure for this infection, etc. Our first big discovery was a demon being broken down. We pondered on freeing her, but ultimately decided against it in favor of gathering more information first. And while part of me is curious, if some demons differ from what the church has taught about them, it's probably best we leave the demon to their demons, as they say, especially after seeing the earlier destruction they caused. After that, we met some weird creature that spoke Old Corvin and informed us better of we would begin our investigation. Well, that is, if we could make sense of half the words it said, but it's a start, I guess. It seems we're on our own for this one. Hopefully this place isn't too big, and what we're looking for is indeed here. Speaking of bonding exercise, the first puzzle we encountered seemed to be some kind of light puzzle to get the store open. Thank goodness for my allies. This damn infection has given me a bit of a headache. The flashing lights weren't helping, so I wasn't really paying attention myself.
All right. Well, inspiration for you.
Nice.
All right.
Good job, man.
Very good.
Get into it. Hell yeah.
Okay, so just so you guys know, this place is pretty big. It is also very alien to your characters. A lot of its construction and its how it's operating is going to be something that your characters will have difficulty understanding, even if you, as modern players, might understand what's going on. So keep all that good stuff in mind whenever you're playing. In addition to that, because of the complexity of these chambers, feel free to go wherever you like, but understand that it might take me a second to load in between each piece, because there's just a lot here. So
Yeah. Okay.
just letting you guys know.
No problem.
Damn it, I just said I hope this place wasn't big, and it's big.
It is very big.
It's a big world for a small halfling.
True.
Alrighty.
This place so unnatural.
All right, as you make
Awful
your
lot of
way,
meaning Orca.
as you make your way through the next door, it opens up before you into several different small corridors. You take a few twisting turns, not really sure on even which direction that you're going or if it's the right one, but you continue on your way until finally you come to a room that isn't just a hallway, but rather it opens up into a far larger area, depicting a greater array of, well, things in which to interact with. Having no other recourse, it seems that this is the best place to start. Wherever the creature from before wanted you to go, and wherever you're supposed to be, is not really a way for your characters to know which direction that is in. So you're going to have to do some good old-fashioned exploring.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Alrighty. Loading into the map now.
Woo.
Let's split up,
Hold
gang.
on, hold
Cover more
on.
ground down
I
there.
have custom music for this place.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Let's go for
Nice.
it.
Make sure I don't have the tab muted.
Excited. Excited.
I think this is it. It's the one. No, not this one. Is it this one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Pick number 3 in my book.
Yeah, it's this one. All right, good, good, good. 1 second, please. Had this marked and actually transfer it, so let me. Shit is. Okay. Take that. Knew I was forgetting something. 2 seconds.
So how's everyone's Tuesday been?
Old.
Good.
Same. Very
You
same.
firewood.
Yeah.
I gotta go stack after game, but other than that, I'm doing good.
Hmm.
Finally finished putting all of it.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go.
Sorry to slow us down.
You're good.
And
Take your time.
cool. Anytime you want to not be fucking slow to load, Foundry, that'd be great.
I think my mouse's right button is acting up. Just closed Foundry on me.
Oof.
Are you
Time
in
for a new
full screen?
mouse. Yeah,
All right, you guys.
remember I was saying it kept trying to tell me, it was asking me if it wanted to close it.
Don't play the game in full screen. That's why it's happening.
All right, and load it in.
Holy
Quick load.
fuck!
Let's-
What the?
Wait,
I can turn that up.
Oh my god!
All right, let me know when you're loaded.
I'm
Loaded.
in.
It was quick.
I'm still
Okay.
on gray screen. Go ahead.
All right, map is active.
What the fuck is this place?
Like to perception.
Go ahead. Twisting metal
This is
against false stone can be seen, extenuating this area. Things you recognize as pipes and other things you think are vines come from the ceiling and coil away deeper into the metallic chassis of this particular building or room or whatever it is. Above you, there is no ceiling. Rather, you can see that it goes up, up, and up beyond your sight until finally the mists and fog that surround this place seem to encompass it. A light coating of silver salt can be seen a few 100 feet up, denoting the beginning of the cloud. Map is active. Please be specific if you do anything, and wherever you move is where you move. Go ahead.
this is very.
Yeah.
This place.
Y'all think we should call for another attendant, maybe?
I don't know if that's gonna work, Orca.
I mean, you can always try, but you know.
Y'all okay if Orca yells?
Not
No,
really.
Do not yell.
We probably don't want to. You know, it might attract unwanted
That-
attention.
Would be not
Okay.
ideal.
Do you want me
Do
to
you
move
yell
ahead?
when you are near a cave of a bear?
No, but Orca, not sure if what's past here, but there was something that helped us earlier. Orca just thinking there might be more.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you want me to move ahead, Archivist Grimm? I can go quietly.
yeah, let us move ahead slowly. We need to take a look at each of these things in the room.
Yeah.
Stick together
Is
now.
this is that right there? Is that just like a pile of junk, or
That is a device that is slightly humming. There's a glow coming from a spherical orb that floats upon a platform about 20 feet above your head. You have no idea what it means or what it's doing, at least not without some heavy rolls.
Could I attempt to?
Yeah?
Would that be Arcana?
Yes.
Okay.
You want me to help you take a look?
Yeah, if you can provide the assistance.
Alright, advantage.
Orca
Okay.
never see anything glow like that.
There you go.
Yeah, like that conveyor belt.
Yeah, whatever
Animal
that thing was.
So, as you analyze the technology before you, you're able to at least divine that whatever it is, it seems to be storing mana. Mana within that sphere. And then slowly, the energy is released like a vent directly above. Why it's doing
I would
that,
not.
you have no idea.
Is it being released into a vent or into the air?
Into the air, venting upward.
Well, it seems as though it is collecting mana. Where it is collecting the mana from, I do not know. However, we should not interact with these things, as the amount of mana and exposures they would contain would likely be very harmful to us.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Of course, why it is doing this, for what purpose, I do not know. Perhaps this might be how they provide energy to this place, the magic all around, like that strange illusion we encountered at the door.
So,
Yeah.
magic flowing into air?
Well, it could be just a means to ensure they do not overheat with the mana, like too much. They had to expel what they don't need. I don't know exactly, but let us move forward.
That makes
I wish to explore more of this place.
As we look up, can we notice that that's silver salt in the air or that it just looks like it?
It is silver salt. That was established last session.
Why all the silver salt here?
We're not quite sure either, Orca. This may be the place that it's all coming from at this point.
Does silver salt come from magic?
Anybody have information about how silver salt interacts with things?
I mean, kind of. I mean, me and Archivist Grimm use it in purging potions, right? So it's gonna do something with mana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone just shrugs.
Which way? Down or sideways?
Well, there's something right here. What is this? Dragon is gonna check out whatever this thing is.
Should we light torch?
Check out whatever that is.
You see a large cylindrical object. It is made of metal, and it has ridges. You can feel heat coming off of it.
Ooh, Dragon puts his hands, up to it, seeing if it's, warm like a fire.
It is quite pleasantly warm.
Ooh, I like this thing. It's very warm.
You don't say. It's close to feel the heat.
Be careful touching things, Dragon. We don't know what we can infect.
I'm not touching it, Orca. I'm just heating up my hands.
Why, we should keep progressing.
Yeah. I'm just saying if, is there, anything that I can, do with it? Or, that I could try to do?
Perception
You can
check.
touch it.
Okay.
Why don't you try to lick it?
You do not see. You do not see any manipulatable pieces of the object.
Might just be kind of like a fire, something to heat something up.
Maybe power something, I guess.
You ever need to make camp, we could do it around here.
Oh yeah, we could. It's very warm.
Good thought.
Hey, Draco, come back here.
I'm exploring.
Let's stealth up.
Oh,
We
you
should
want me to
stick
stealth
together.
up?
Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go explore the room in a clockwise or counterclockwise motion?
Well, I think that we should go the way that whatever these are.
They're more light this way.
That's true too, but we can also explore whatever this is up here. And I guess I'll group stealth everybody. That's sleight of hand.
There we go.
Taking the rogue approach to everything.
Okay, which way you going?
I think we should go down and explore what is to the. If we were to assume our direction coming in is the southwest corner of the room.
Yeah, if you think that's right, we can.
Yeah. Good. Sticking to the light, I see you. Not a bad strategy.
Yeah, not all of you can see in the dark.
They're pulling way. Is this above us or in our way?
Okay, so this in front of you here, this is a wall of pipes.
Ah. But what about this one?
That one you can, it's pipe, but you can step over it.
Okay.
Okay.
So this
Well,
is
looks
wall
like
over
we've
this
got to go
one.
around.
I mean, I could probably go through if you want me to look at something.
Why would they
Or over, for that matter.
put so many pipes just exposed like this?
I don't know, but we can just walk around, Sin. There's no point in you hopping over whenever we all need to see whatever the fuck's out there.
If something were to occur and you're doing that, it'd be difficult for us to assist you on any dangers. But hey, if you want to be the one to find the dangers, I'm fine with that. Go right for it.
Can dragons see past pipes to other side?
Can I?
Negative.
Fuck no.
Okay. Orca will just try listening in for noise as he's walking by.
Dragon checks out whatever this is. If there's anything there.
When you get to about this point, I need everyone to make me perception checks.
Okay. Perception.
What's wrong with it? I want fields of fire, not brass tacks.
All right.
All these pipes are in my way.
In the distance, you can hear the sound of clanging metal getting closer.
Oh shit.
I'm approaching.
Something is approaching. Should we wait here?
We should move off to the sides, try to get somewhere where we can use the shadows to our advantage.
Looks like a nice dark corner.
Yeah,
Ain't no
we can
light
do
down
that.
there.
This pipe area pretty quiet.
I think we move to the one that Cavity suggested.
Okay. I went gray screen
We
again,
can get
so
right here. I don't know if that's a wall that you just walked into.
can y'all kind of slide me with y'all?
I don't know if I have control of your token.
Oh, can you move, Orca? Or...
I'm reloading again.
I got you. I'll move for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Everyone get to the in here.
Okay. As the
What's that
part
sound?
as the party moves into position to hide themselves, eventually the clanging gets closer and closer and closer until you see a light begin to spill out of this doorway. Whatever it is about to enter the room. So if you have anything you want to do, now's the time.
Dragon is just trying to get himself into like the corners of the room.
I am.
Yeah, we just...
Oh,
Haven't you just
I'll
stealthed in?
just move myself kind of right here, so I'm better be able to look out, and then yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
At this point, creature fully enters the room. You will see light piercing through this wall of tubes. You will hear the sound of grinding metal, as if a door was opening. You can hear the clanking and see the light shifting in this direction, marking the creature's movement. Until finally, it comes around this corner of the piping underneath, where there is free space, and you see this creature.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Okay.
You see what appears to be a being made out of pure energy, wearing armaments like any normal person would. As they step forward, the light they give off is bright and flickering, like a torch. It shines into the darkness. It moves past this machinery, and it seems that its gaze is focused in this direction. It stops for a moment, slowly turns its head, and then keeps moving forward. You will then see the creature lift up its arms towards this sphere, and the energy from it begins to coil off, slowly but surely. You see that its light begins to fade. The sphere glows white hot and then releases the energy into the air. The creature turns around and walks the other way.
Would you say that dragon kind of perceived what the creature did to the object, similar to his Ogkana?
You may believe whatever you wish.
Okay.
Eventually, the clanging fades into the distance.
Well, that was right weird.
Yeah.
You're muted, Foamy.
Interesting. So it seems like that is some sort of means for them to not Why it sacrificed its own strength.
You want to take another look at this thing with me? See if it did anything.
Y'all think we should have asked that thing where to go?
Fuck no.
Mm, not immediately. I wanted to see what it was doing first before we proceed forward.
You
It
mean like
looked
it was
like
so
it
weird?
fed that thing.
Yeah, it looked like it gave away energy to the item, the artifact. I don't think
Wonder
we'll.
where it got energy from.
It could have been
Well,
itself. I mean, it looked like it was radiating with it.
I hate to ask you this, Archivist Grimm, as a druid. Do you think it could be something like Arcadum?
I have no idea.
It is an interesting thought.
Rinko might be onto something. It
Uh,
might have been its own weird way of cooling off.
let us see if there is other entrances. If we encounter it again, perhaps with its less energized state, we can talk to it with a bit more safety in the event it tries to assault us.
Well, the other thing is, though, it might be like the first creature that we met. It might not understand us.
Grimm, do you not want to give the object another look before we go?
Fine, I will give it one more look over.
Alright, let's give it another look over, shall we?
Actually, that's quite a good idea there, Oliver. We don't know what it did, so it might be best for him to do that. I'm staying back here, though.
Okay. I
Dragon's
will.
Cavity will
keeping
keep an eye on
a
another
close
door.
eye on the door with Cavity.
I'll keep an eye on the
Can
hallway we
I
came from.
attempt a New Arcana check on this to see what alterations were done based on what the creature did?
Sure.
Okay.
Give you
Assuming
advantage.
since it's gonna give me advantage. Oh. Try
You have no idea.
Yeah, I don't
Tragic.
know, as I assumed.
I have no idea either.
Whatever it is a function of that item, so it's beyond me at the moment.
Interesting. Well, there is something further. We can see this, right, Arcadum?
See what?
This right here.
Yep.
Well, whatever it is, it walked past this, whatever this thing is.
What the hell could have created all this?
I don't
think
know,
I want to
but
find that out. By being honest.
Whoever did it
What is
really
this
didn't put
thing?
any stops on.
When you
Well, if
go ahead, Melancholy.
if I recall, we were given an idea by Solaire. He gave us notes on something. I don't necessarily remember, but apparently it might have been. It was on a level of gods or something.
As you approach,
Fella called
as you approach
Sorry,
this,
go ahead.
as you approach this device in the center, you can see that it is covered in levers, buttons, and dials, all sorts of manipulatable stimuli. However, there are no lights in this area.
Well, there's a lot of things that we could try to do with this thing, but I don't know if we should.
None of you can see very well, and my vision is only in the grayscale. So, if there's any particular colors to it, I do not see them.
Does anyone have a torch?
I got a lantern on me, but don't know if we gotta light it while there's some glowing fellas patrolling around here.
Well, if worst comes to worst, like Archivist Grimm said, we could try to talk to them and act like we're confused, not knowing where we're going, but it could ruin what we're doing right now.
You can douse lamp if we hear clanging come again.
Everybody shrugs. Suppose you're right. Suppose I could also cover the lantern up seeing as I got a hooded one. So Cavity will pull out his bullseye lantern.
Orca
light
will
that
move
up.
over here and listen.
Hold on. I have something for this.
Oh.
Mm.
I think it's... Now, this should... Hold on.
Okay, I'm holding.
I'm holding.
Okay, this. And then Bullseye Lantern would look like this. This. Drop the base. No. What? This. And then that. Why didn't that play anything? Oh, I did not give it distance. Okay. Bullseye Lantern is 30 feet. 2 brightness. And. There we go.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Nice.
Here we are. I'll take a better look at what we got over here. We'll just look for glyphs or anything.
Yeah.
I might have
Any
knowledge
color
of.
table thing?
Hold on. Let me see if I can adjust this.
You might want to flip it the other way.
What if
Can't.
Okay, so I can't actually adjust it. Does that? Perhaps. Oh, here we go. Alright, this is going to be a little weird, but this should work.
Oh,
So now it's
Ooh.
moving, demonstrating you kind of looking around. So that's the best I can
That's
do,
fine.
though.
That's awesome.
That's awesome though. That's cool.
That'll work.
I like it.
Lighthouse
On the little
cavity.
radar.
But yeah, we're
Hey,
looking
that-
at this thing for glyphs and buttons that we could
All
press.
right,
in
as
various
Cavity
different
puts
colors.
his light over the console, like this. Production value. Okay, anyway, as he puts it over the console, you can see that there are 3 large levers, 3 small levers, 2 buttons, and 1 dial.
Hmm.
Do they have any like symbology or anything on them? that
They
we
do
can-
not.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of levers and buttons here.
No way of telling what they do. Ain't any glowing words or nothing either like the last one.
Perhaps
So-
there's
Yeah.
some ghosts around you close by.
Maybe.
I think we should. I would recommend that we leave it be until we know what it does, what it is for. Unless we are faced with the possibility that this is our only way of progressing ourselves. So far, we are not sure on that, and so I recommend we don't toy with it until we have to.
Yeah, I agree.
Orca agreed. Like Demon Lady, put a pin in it and move on.
I would put forth the idea of also looking for notes in the area.
That's what I'm thinking. Whatever this thing is, there's surely
Hmm.
gotta be some notes on it, right?
Do
Which way do you want to go, Grimm? Do you want to go towards this way?
I don't believe we have much of a choice. But I want to ask Arcadum, I don't get any sort of tickle under my nose with this thing, do I?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you whenever those
then.
masteries come in.
Yep.
No magical tickles. Got it.
Can Orca
we have to
kind
go this
of
way.
see this stuff over here?
Yeah.
There's something else over here.
I'll walk up to it.
Dragon's checking out this thing.
You see another cylinder, like you saw before with the ridges and the heat? This one appears to be several pieces of these pipe lead into vines that go into the pipes.
Vines that go into the pipes.
That
I
looked like
know.
plant roots.
Can I touch one of the vines?
Sure.
Yeah. Putting on my little leather gloves, I'll reach out and touch one of them.
Certainly doesn't feel like any vine you felt before. It's oddly rigid, and there's a slight vibration coming from within it.
I don't
Remind me,
think there's anything of note here. So there are these vines? I do not know what they're for.
Dragon's checking out what this thing is. If it's just like a pipe or something.
All these things seem alive, kind of.
Must be some form of aberrant life form. Saying ain't nothing like we've seen before.
This seem nothing like nature.
Yeah, you're right, Orca.
I think, like Orca said, put a pin in it for later.
Ah, that's right. You druid boys want to try and see if you can do something with these vines?
I don't know about that. Also, we only have one druid boy. Dragon's gonna
stay with in the light now, fellas. Hey.
Well, I'll be alright. I'm kind of used to the dark.
Seem like most of this area blocked in by pipes.
I believe this
by those walls.
We can go under this, right?
Yeah, under that? Yeah, you can go under that.
Okay. Dragon's gonna walk over here and see what this is.
Never mind.
That is about 30 feet above you.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You have no idea what it is. It's just something that's coming out of the wall. It's made out of metal, and it does not seem to be emanating any light.
What?
Well, that's weird.
Wow. So that's just...
I can climb up and take a look if you want.
Orca can help boost.
Well, Sin can just fucking run up the wall at this point.
Yeah. You want me to take a look?
No, let's not fuck with it. Like we said,
If that implies there is a second floor, which means we may come upon it ourselves eventually.
I mean, I could toss the rope down if you want to climb up it.
Don't like how we're kind of heading towards where that thing came from.
She'll look back this way. Can we... This is a dead end right here, it looks like.
Yeah.
I did see a crevice that we could kind of sneak into and see what was behind that wall.
I mean, if you have the capacity to get up there safely, then and scout, better you than me.
Dragon just starts walking this way. He said, "Wait, there's literally a way to go around this thing, isn't there? Hold on." Dragon's gonna like kind of carefully walk over here and like see if this is passable.
You can see that there is a spot here that you could go into.
Yeah, then Dragon will just say, "Yeah, come this way. We can go where the wall was blocking."
Alright.
Okay. When you follow your way inside there, you see something A bit disturbing. Inside this room, you can see that there are stains of blood on the wall, and in the center of the room, next to a broken-looking device, you see a pile of meat and bone that is a perfect cube.
What the fuck? Dragon, like, pulls up his mask even more, like, trying not to smell it.
It is a cube of meat.
It in the Fire Nation.
What the fucking shit?
Anybody here
That's
with medical training want to take a look at that?
Disgusting.
Is
Dragon
this
will,
a
like,
chicken?
Check to
walk
see if it's an
past it.
aberration.
It's not an aberration, it is a corpse. It was a person.
Oh my god.
Does it look like there's anything around here that would have crushed it? Or is it just sitting in the open?
You have no idea. It's just in the open. There are
Dragon's
some
checking
blood
out-
stains on the wall. You don't know if it's from this meat cube or some other source. But that's all you see in the room.
Dragon's checking out the device.
Orca not trust this.
The device, whatever it is broken. It looks like a series of blades kind of coiled in and around themselves.
Whatever the fuck
can I
happened
make-
here, break it.
A medicine check on that?
On what?
On the flesh cube?
Sure.
12.
It was a humanoid.
Okay, yeah. Argus Grimm would take out a small little, like medical, like scientific medical knife to, like, kind of poke a little bit at it. Like, Yeah, this definitely is humanoids. Kind of wipe it off on.
Can you not
Off
discern
and then-
what happened, like back at Oliver will snap his fingers a little bit at the village? It seems like it might have been a struggle. I guess I'm not sure.
No, it looks like they were just eviscerated and then put into a cube. I'd something would do that is
That's a little fucked.
outside of my reasoning.
Is the blood on more than one wall?
Yes. It's quite a mess in here.
Too many fluids for Orca.
Well, I guess the only way to go now is wherever the fuck that thing came from. And I don't like that.
Would I see any burn marks?
No burn marks.
Okay, so maybe that creature didn't kill this thing.
Dude.
Um, If that thing feeds this thing, could we wait till it come back and go past it?
Yeah, we could, but then it would be right behind us. We would have to be moving quickly and make decisions swiftly.
Yeah, we also don't know when that thing is gonna come back, to be honest with you, and I really would rather not sit here for hours waiting for it.
Good point.
If we're gonna do reconnaissance, we need to move forward, not backward.
Arcadum, the cube is the only thing in the room, or are there other corpses?
That's it. Just this meat cube.
If we do see Fire Guy again, do we want to just fall back to here?
It'd be a plan.
Okay, move forward with that in mind.
Dragon is trying to be like the scout that like goes ahead of everybody.
Would you like me to move you as a group?
Yes,
Oh,
Sure,
please.
if you
yes.
want.
That'd be great.
You must gather your party.
Let me just get all over here, I guess. That'll work.
And then Dragon will be ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
just kind of seeing what's ahead of them first. And then as he sees something like interesting, he'll kind of like stop the party and see what it is.
Oh. What's
As you
this?
enter this side of the room, you can see yet another large piece of metal just laying on the ground. It seems to be a piece of a device. It looks oddly shaped like an arm.
Hmm.
This, you see, an even larger cylinder than the ones that you saw before. Its heat is not so pleasant. It is quite a lot. That is a vent. It is currently open.
Wow, that hot.
I held myself from a joke.
Okay, you can see that this pathway is open through the pipes. And then
Okay,
before
well then-
you lies a long metal hallway. Going
Is there
further.
a door here?
No, there is a panel that accesses the inside of this particular area. There is no room here. It's a small, like, alcove.
Well, I guess if we're gonna move forward, this is the only way through. And the only thing that we didn't explore is that thing with so many fucking levers and buttons. We don't know what to do with it.
Do we leave lantern lit or put it out?
I'll put a hood over it for now, just in case we encounter some other entities, I suppose.
Okay.
But I'll be sure to light it up again if we see a...
Alright, get into
We
the
need to
best
investigate.
positions for you. I'm gonna stay in the back. Dragon
Cavity
will-
covers his lantern.
I also will be in the back.
Dragon will
Myself.
wait for the big beefy guys to get in front of him.
I guess Orca will be one of the middle.
You sure you guys wanna? Shouldn't we still have you scout ahead?
Ain't working, but I gotta work.
If you want me to, I can. But if
I mean,
we're
yeah, you
going
sure you are
into-
nimble. If trouble arises and you would prefer to be in the back, then you should be quick enough to run there. Unless you don't think you are.
Well, if you would rather me stay in the front and scout ahead, that's fine. I just want to make sure that I'm not, in danger.
I think
You should be.
you're always going to be in danger. And this is not Sunshine Rainbow Land.
Well, I mean, we're going to go to where we saw whatever the fuck that creature was, and that
Yeah.
means that we are most likely going to get into a fight.
Wouldn't assume so. There might be a possibility we can just slip by it.
I mean, I guess, but it was kind of shining a bright light.
And when
For
it
sure.
left, it was not.
Either way, I believe, yes, it would be best for you to scout and let us know.
Okay.
Isn't this sort of like part of your profession or whatever you were talking about?
Well, I just didn't know if you wanted me to at this point because we saw the creature. It's very confusing here.
Orca think we should stay close behind.
That's what I'm saying.
You won't be too far behind.
Okay. Dragon will step down the long hallway.
Yeah, what do y'all think? Like, stay 30 feet behind Dragon?
Like 10, 15 feet, something like that. In case for corners, we can just enough so I can, I'll be able to see him for a good bit.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Like
close
10
enough to where
feet.
he can, give hand signs and stuff where we can kind of squint at him.
Kind of like if something is going to do a check against his stealth, we only want it to be against his stealth, not all of ours.
Well, I have party stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, party
the-
stealth. Like
it-
that's what I'm saying. Like if he's within like 10 feet of us, like the party stealth thing would be him going to corners, check in, making sure we're quiet, like motioning us when it's safe to move, things like that.
Yeah, and if we're that close, that would give us the opportunity to duck into any alcove or something if we needed
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. So I'll be 10 feet ahead of everybody.
Hmm.
1 second, I'm creating a beautiful map.
Let's go.
This shit is gonna be awesome. Oh man, yeah, this looks great.
And all this silver money just floating in the air.
All right, here we go. Time for the
Oh
next map.
boy.
You'll be how far ahead do you want to be of everyone, Dragon?
10 feet for right now.
10 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the plan is if I see something like a corner or something, I can like tell them to stop and then come back to them, I guess.
Just thieves can't to me.
All right, here we go.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh, this is fun.
Holy shit!
All right,
ooh.
perception checks whenever you can.
Oh my! Ah ha 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 ha!
All right,
Holy fuck!
up ahead of you,
Uh,
just underneath the way ahead, you can see massive mana conflagrations of silver salt coiling and interacting with each other. These great balls of electrolyzed mana can be seen glowing underneath the facility and beating out in lights that pierce through the wall of pipes and vines. Otherwise, the way ahead seems clear.
Okay, Dragon will still move 10 feet ahead of everybody, just as a party.
This place looked crazy. It's unreal.
Dragon will
Also,
turn around and then
just because I want to
Trash.
kind of point it out, I got the shadows to kind of make it look like it's underneath, right? It's so sick, right? That's very good.
yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm very proud of myself in that one. Anyway, continue.
So Dragon will keep moving until he sees something that he doesn't understand, I suppose.
I wish to know how they keep the mana here contained in such a method. It's breathtaking.
What you guys think the deal is with all this silver salt, though?
Cavity makes so many. Cavity can make so many tattoos.
Oh, you bet I could, Orca.
Controlling the mana flow, maybe, I don't know.
Do we see this?
See what? Yes.
Dragon will.
Oh,
kind
when
of
you get to
like-
there, perception check. That's the first thing you need to do.
Okay.
What are these
Forward.
glowing things?
Oh, all of us? Okay. I got us. Don't worry, guys.
Appreciate it.
Here we go.
How far down is it off the edges of these things?
It goes beyond your sight.
Don't fall.
Orca
All right.
could never imagine this.
With your perception check, up ahead you hear this. A very soft ding, ding, ding.
Orca, hear that metal again. Need to hide.
I guess Dragon will kind of hold up his hand, and then these can't descend. Wait here.
He says stay here, guys. He's gonna check it out, I think.
Very well.
And then he'll slowly move forward, kind of
Shadows.
trying to stick to the shadows, but this is light. So he'll check out what he heard.
One moment, please.
Okay. I'll hold here.
And that's when the
Question.
octopus tentacle grabs me from the side of the rail.
And drags you down the hallway.
There's nothing written on the walls or anything, right, Arcadum?
Not that you can see. All right. When Dragon gets to here, he sees that around the corner there is something in the middle of this crosswalk. It seems to be repairing something on the ground. It's not really clear what it's doing, but you do see this.
Oh shit. Okay. Dragon will like kind of he's trying to be quiet about it, but he'll sit there for a second and see what it's exactly doing to it if he can.
You can see that it places its hand underneath the metal of this walkway, adjusts it, and then softly tink with its hammer into place. You will see energy flow out of its hammer and onto the metallic ground, and you will see it begin to repair itself. Satisfied, seemingly, the creature will stand. And as it stands, you will see its full height. It is 9 feet tall.
Holy fuck.
It will then turn in this direction and begin to move forward.
Okay, that's when Dragon's getting the fuck out, and he'll Thieves' Cant to send to that something's coming.
Something's coming, get into cover.
And if he can, is this cover right here?
Yeah.
Okay, he'll stand right here. He's standing in the cover right over here.
And can y'all move me into that little side place off to the left? I'm reloading real quick.
I got you.
Have it. Grimm?
I'm coming over here.
Yeah, I have to get a new mouse.
Don't worry, I have a plan in the event it sees us.
Everyone be quiet.
Bink. Bink. It seems to start repairing the floor.
Well, would you look at that? It's just an old-fashioned laborer. We could ask him for some directions.
Maybe if it talks. Do you want to wait it out, or do we want to talk to it?
Oh yeah, we could like, she's saying it, just sneak like that, yeah.
Yeah, we could.
Oh, you go first.
Okay. Dragon will take like a step out, seeing what the creature does. Like, watching it very closely.
Are you in stealth?
Yeah. Should be 19 plus 5 or 5.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Creature seems busy.
Okay.
So he'll kind of try to move quietly, not saying a word, but he'll thieves cant to Sin to stay close.
One at a time now. Wait, guys. Slow down.
Stay close, guys.
Now, whenever it stands up, does it like seem to ignore us, or did it just not see us?
It
at
does
all?
not see you.
Okay,
Tink. Tink.
so he'll keep moving.
I want to check the. Oh, thieves can't.
What'd you say? Sorry.
You want to check over here?
Dragon Ball Thieves can't way forward and then point this direction.
Alright.
And then Thieves can't and then say, like, can we see this over here?
Yeah.
So he'll point that way and Thieves can't looks like dead end.
If you say so.
Homie, do you want to be behind? Okay, can you move now? Or do you want to be in front or behind? Or
I don't really mind that as long as I'm at least one behind her, so that my whole arm gets utilized if need be.
Gotcha. Just asking because in case you couldn't move.
And all over. Yeah, just start quietly sliding along behind.
Alright. As the party quietly makes their approach, you will suddenly hear a large sort of something's moving down here from the ceiling. A large cylindrical object. As this happens, you will see this creature move to here, as if waiting for something.
Dragon will hold up a hand and like tell them to stop as he watches.
I will mimic his actions.
Okay. What you observe is the following. You will see that the cylindrical object will stop about 5 feet off the ground. It will open, and you will see something fall out of it. A frightened person, their arms and legs bound, will fall here. What? Where am I? What are you? It will take its hammer and lightly think. What did you... What? The creature will then observe it, and then slowly you will see that the citizen starts to scream, "Oh! Oh God! Oh!"
Should we interfere?
And it will turn into a meat cube.
Oh,
What the fuck?
So that's how that
The
happened.
creature will pick up the meat cube, and then it will take it over here. And will toss it down into this energy field, in which it will explode into silver salt.
Oh. Oh.
Dragon looks at this in horror.
Yeah, just shocked.
Think. Think.
Well, don't mess with that guy.
Well, give me your number and call me crazy. It turns the people into silver salt. They make
Oh,
drugs
not
out of
just
their
demons.
flesh.
Shut the fuck up. It might see us.
Silver salt is people.
I'm waiting for everyone.
One at a time, yeah. Let's just do a
Should we-
pattern, senor.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Should we have Arcadum kind of move us as a party?
I can
Since
move
we're just
you
going
guys.
5 feet at a time, guys?
Okay.
All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
That's
that's
probably a
fine.
good idea.
We're just stealthing, going fucking.
All right, you guys kind of dip past this thing as it's doing whatever it's doing. Thankfully, you rolled a 1, or he rolled a 1, so.
God, I'm so fucking glad he rolled a 1.
That is not where we retreat to if that other guy starts coming.
Yeah. Nope.
Better stay
When you get to
away
about
from
here,
those cylinders.
make me perception checks, please.
I'm so glad that we have a stealth-based party.
Yeah!
Holy fuck.
And I'm just
Oh.
totally distracted in this place. I can't perceive nothing.
Holy.
Which makes
I'm too
sense.
scared to look.
Got 23.
When you get to about this point, you can see down below that there are several tubes. They seem to be made of glass, and inside you can see people floating.
Dragon looks terrified and then points at them.
Hmm.
And then Wolf Thieves can't descend. This is fucked.
Starting to feel like all the people on Corvanus are just plants for a farm.
I wonder what they're researching down there.
I've seen a lot of fucked up things. This by far is the most fucked up.
Are they clothed?
So,
Huh.
you continue exploring this disturbing place.
Fun.
That guy hit the guy with a fucking hammer and he turned into a meat
I want to go
cube.
back home to my wife.
Man, there's so many implications for getting a silver salt tattoo in your body.
Dragon thinks of drinking the potion at this point.
Wait, that there isn't silver salt in that potion, is there?
He's talking about the suicide potion.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that potion. Okay.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Oh shit! What if we introduced one of those potions into all this? Would it just dissolve all this away?
I don't know. I don't think we should
That's a-
fuck with it though.
No.
Dragon will say as they kind of move past the creature, "This thing is fucked up."
Hmm.
Did you see that creature? He fucking hit that guy on the head once and he turned into a fucking cube.
What are those things?
I don't know. Whatever.
Demons, humans, they're just using them all.
Whatever that thing is, we all agree, don't fuck with it.
No. Now, why didn't that I one do that to us?
I don't know. Probably some kind of tour guide.
It said we were a part of Experiment XG3?
Yeah, whatever.
What's
the fuck
that?
Very likely it is something to do in regards to your infection, yeah?
Yeah, it's probably some depth ass shit.
Yeah, maybe the cubes don't work as well if you have a
I don't know if we
infection
know
in
what
you.
depth are in character.
You can make
Is-
cubes
is-
out of the depth are.
Is
Well,
there
we know what
anything
we're
in
infected
book
with.
about XG3?
Can we all be quiet for once? Also, Orca, there's probably not going to be anything about whatever this place is in any of Salahire's notes. Remember? He kind of left.
Okay,
Orca only knew he knew how to get in.
So eventually, this hallway will lead you into another chamber. A chamber whose purpose is unknown to you. And we're going to need lots of perception checks as soon as you load in.
Okay.
I'm logging in.
Here we talking.
Hacker man.
Oh my god.
Oh, cavity.
What the
Damn.
fuck?
Blink.
Okay, I'm rolling hot. Wait, I actually almost nat 20. I'm one off.
He had pretty good perception all around.
Alright, be right back really quickly. I gotta go back.
Alright.
$19, $20, $21, and $27.
All right. Once everyone's back, we got lots to go over.
Oh boy.
Fine.
Man, and all I did was tap him on the head, and then he just started transforming.
I mean,
That's
probably
weird.
was a fucking attack, and the dude probably had like 2 HP.
Probably like a commoner.
Yeah.
I think it's something that's going to have like a save DC, and if you fell, your body just gets cubed.
Mm,
Maybe.
maybe.
I don't want to stick around and find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, everyone back?
Yeah, I don't
Ruben
know.
back?
Orca
Yeah, I'm
back.
back.
Sonny here?
You're doing good.
You could have
Yeah.
went. I have wireless headphones.
All right,
No?
so here we go. As you enter this room, you can see that it is filled with all sorts of monitors made of glass sheets. You see that there are more dials, levers, buttons. It's all over the place in this room. Each of them seem to be relegated into different workstations, as if this is a facility of some kind. Processing, manufacturing, fabrication. Industrialization is something that's very new to Corvanus, but it is something your characters know about. But this is on a scale completely beyond what you would suspect such a thing capable of. But much like many of the other places you have gone, the place is dark and seems to be lifeless.
Okay.
There's no sign of life. I'll pull out that bullseye lantern again.
Okay.
Are we able
This-
to see the ceiling?
This is a room, so it has a ceiling, yes.
Yes, always
This-
remember to look up.
Kinda remind Orca of Blacksmith.
Except there's several, like dozens and dozens of blacksmiths put together.
Maybe I'll find some useful tools here.
Never
Maybe we
seen
can
any
find-
tools like these.
Maybe we can actually find some fucking information for once.
That'd be great.
So I don't go out of character, Arcadum. The screen that we would call whatever the thing that we saw before would that be something similar to what Dragon would see on the monitors?
The glass sheets of pane that you've seen, the glass sheets with the spectral numbers and letters that appeared, yes, there are more of those types of screens and windows in this room. However,
Okay.
they are not emanating any such light nor any such text.
Okay, Dragon will say, whatever these things are, they're kind of like before. Dragon will move forward, waiting for everyone else. Kind
I
of.
think we might have to turn the lights again on.
I kind of
Kinda
look
checking
over
in
these
the
little
corner.
tables right next to us. Is there anything random on them or just tables?
These are just tables. Alright, so I'm going to zoom you guys way out, because I need to know where you're going. So right about here would work. Oh, wrong button. It's right here. So let me know where you're going.
Dragon, this is like, we can see like glass vials right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dragon would want
Yeah.
to go over here.
I would also want to go in there.
Map is active.
Uh,
Follow
Dragon
me
will
too.
walk over.
Or it could just stay with you all.
Y'all see anything smithing stuff, let me know. Maybe I can take a look.
Dragon will check what is whatever is here around this glass vial.
Alright, make me Arcana checks or Alchemy checks if you have that trained in the kit. I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
I will
Okay.
do my Arcana.
If you ask for help, you'll get it.
+4, +7.
I'll always take the advantage, buddy.
Okay. No, it's +3.
Yeah, low roll. What is up with me today?
Excuse me.
Perhaps you're a little spooked from everything. It's messing with your flow, your tech stuff.
I would say that's kind of an alright roll.
She's gonna catch it real quick, so I'll be listening.
Mm-hmm. I've got some food to eat, so I'm gonna mute so you guys don't hear me chewing.
I think if you got the suppression on, it'll probably be fine. But yeah.
It's odd that there's nothing in this room working on these things.
I know, right?
You might have to turn the lights on again.
Here
Well, the
comes
thing
that
is,
little repair bot.
the thing is, I think that whatever that creature was probably came from this area. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, not
Think
from.
it'd
He maybe through this area, but if he came from this area, we would have already ran into him.
First, the amount of tables and sheer amount of the size of the facility. This is need to be more people on the benches, helping out with the repairs like that big guy was.
Yeah, whatever this place is, Dragon says with a ration in his mouth.
I'm back.
It's fucked.
Yeah, if that was a repair guy, I'm sure there's more.
Welcome back.
Okay, so as you enter the alchemy chamber and make your sufficient rolls, what you're able to identify is that this is an apothecary's workshop. At least you think that it is, because there's vials and alembics and things that you would suspect in such a place. But there are also other devices you don't recognize. The same strange vines are connected at many different points to the glass alembics. There's metallic replacements for the normal mechanical applications of like mortar and pestle and things like that you're used to seeing. You have no idea what they are nor what their true purpose is, but you suspect with such rolls that this is an alchemy chamber that is automated somehow. In addition to that, you will see that there is text not only on the device, but there is also a ledger that is open.
Dragon
I
will
would,
begin to read it.
It is written in a language you do not understand.
Fuck.
What's that you got there?
Is it?
Dragon has it open and is trying to read it, and he says, I can't read this shit.
Hand it over.
Let's
Maybe
all
I
take
can.
a look, see if we can figure this out.
Dragon will hand the book over to Cavity.
Alright, Cavity. The blessings from the Black Hand reveal the true nature of these symbols to you. All right, get ready, boys.
Oh, is it note time? Fuck yeah!
Oh, man. All right, boys and girls, here we go. What you have found is a log depicting different alchemical experiments. Specifically, it is testing the validity, the volumetric output, and the potency of different bloodlines, which are depicted through a series of experimental experiment number alphanumerical nominations. It's unclear if these nominations mean anything specifically, but it simply represents the number of experiments, which is in the thousands. Entire family lines, possibly all of Corvanus, perhaps, is calculated within the confines of this ledger. It goes into minute detail, depicting slight variances of the different volumetric outputs, the desired results, and how it seems, according to this ledger, that many of the experimentations are below quotas and expected values, or if not expected values, target values. As you continue to read through the horrifying tome, what you're able to uncover next is truly shocking, as in the next few pages, Cavity, and those of you looking over his shoulder, you will see that there are diagrams depicting quite vividly with visual representations of the different volumetric settings, potencies, and indeed a pictographic demonstration of the process of the creation of silver salt. And now I can tell you what silver salt actually is. Silver salt is much like dust with a capital D. Dust with a capital D is the direct connectivity between the dream and the soul. It is most of the time formed by a silver tether, but careful magics and potent sources can extract this essence most of the time without harming the person and in a recoverable, renewable resource state, or if used with a lack of morality, completely severing the connection and taking it all. This process falls into more of the latter. The silver salt is the representation of the broken ley line and the energies within the regular people of their bloodlines, including those with the sorceress mark, being gutted of any latent magic they might have within them, and their bodies being disintegrated in the process. The silver salt is then purified and then pumped back into the region. It denotes on the ledger that there is a regional facility connected to this facility across the continent. A short distance away, or not across the continent, but a short distance away from your current position. You will see that it seems to spew this silver salt into a place that you recognize from the maps that you've traveled as the Silver Coast. It seems that the intention, according to this ledger, of spewing this silver salt is to create the conductivity of mana without the reparation of the ley line. It seems that the experiments of these ledgers is to increase mana output from sacrificed individuals and indeed the selective breeding and allocation of the sorceress mark, in the hopes that the individualistic mana of each person is increased without increasing their connectivity to the ley lines and the efficiency in which the ley lines supplement that mana. You have no idea why the author of this ledger is attempting to do that, nor what the true purpose of these experiments are, but this does reveal, without a shadow of a doubt, that silver salt is made from sacrificed people.
Dragon looks at his purging potion and thinks about dumping it on the ground.
Do you think we could keep this ledger? I'd like to have copies of this.
What a disgusting individual.
This is insanity.
What if the church finds out?
This is fucked up.
I would like to have this so that way we can have it recorded.
suppose that's alright, but just think, with this all in the name of some experiment, what could... Surely all this salt ain't what is all this salt even necessary for?
Or could not know, but if Celeste knew this is what salt was made of, she would have been angry.
Who's Celeste?
The lady who raised Orca.
Huh.
You,
So does I want to verify, does Cavity give the ledger to Grimm?
you're gonna copy it down right now?
Not
I
right
could help you.
now. Not
Could
right
help you
now. I
translate.
will need you to translate it for me.
Right, wait. I could do that, but with the other time for it right now. This is...
No, not right now, but we need to hold on to it.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Is that the only thing in the book? Does it tell you how to make anything else?
Seems like a whole lot of effort was done into churning out silver salt from so many people. Particularly those with store thrift marks. Because they need a magical potency, you see. But this is totally madness. Like,
Arcadum,
so many people.
when he was going through the lists of family names or whatever, the heritages, lineages, can I make a history check to see if I know of any of them?
No.
Understood.
Mostly because they're not named, so.
They're just given.
They're giving an alphanumerical
numerical,
code
alphabetical.
Yeah, they're giving an alphanumerical code that only makes sense to the context of the ledger, and you don't know what the full context of the ledger is.
Got it. Okay, then.
Although
That is fine.
this much
We'll
effort
find
was
more to
made.
discuss information.
Yeah, but if this much effort was made to get this much silver salt, it's really as potent. It seems to be maybe silver salt's the key to curing the infection.
Possibly. We do not know. This ledger does not have any indication upon the infection you are suffering or the particular series of subject matters you are under. The XG3. So we have to continue to search.
No mention of XG3 in there anywhere. Cavity is there?
I don't think so. Right, Arcadum? I didn't see anything like that.
Actually, now that you're specifically looking for it, you do find it.
Oh.
There we
Hold on
go.
a second.
Your alphanumerical designation is found in a specific area of the ledger, in which it is a separate variant pool of the collective experiment, which is, instead of testing bloodlines, it is testing infections. You will see that there is an entire list of different infection types with the interaction within silver salt, and then you see it. Your alphanumerical code is attached to a single word that you are able to read even without your warlock blessing. Depthar.
Here.
So that's
Ethan,
what
you are right. It's
are.
here.
Does this mean they were sending us to be turned to dust or silver salt?
Oh.
Is that what they meant by experiment?
Does Cavity read it out loud, or does he just read it to himself?
I'm gonna keep reading, see if there's more on XG3 before I say more.
As you follow the line, you can see that it makes references to other textual informations, to other textual relevant documents that you do not have in front of you, but it seems as if it is referencing another pool, meaning that there are two pools. One in which the infection is allowed to reach its end course and then used for silver salt, and then the other in which the infection is allowed to get to different varying points, curing the individual of that and then turning them into silver salt to test potency levels. So the existence of the second variant pool, in which the person is cured and then turned into silver salt, means that there is a cure here.
Oh my god.
Gravity will say, this is ridiculous. Notes on the Tabletop part of it also highlight ways to extract silver salt, but it's sort of like checking to see if the infection makes more of it or better volumes, and whether or not after being cured there's also a difference. But then it just seems like it references a cure and it references other documents, so there is a chance.
So
Gotta
there is a
find
cure.
more papers.
I
Any
don't
other
suppose
notes we
there's
can
any
find.
mention of where this cure might be.
Does
That's
it
probably gonna have to keep looking, yeah.
does it say which analysis room is the second group?
Guess I could look for that. I'll look for any mentions of what that big eye creature was talking about. Analysis room 0485.
You can see that there is an index, and it is mentioned 0485. As to where that is, you are not given a map or context.
And we don't know if that was the ones that were cured and then dusted or just straight killed.
Suppose we have to find a room to find out, but
Well, the
there's a
good thing
lead here. We're
is,
getting closer.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. The other thing is, this means that we have to be extremely careful, all of us that are infected. If we are captured here, they're gonna turn us into silver salt.
I think they will
Very
turn any
true.
of us
That
into
goes
silver
wrong.
salt.
Gravity, does it tell you where these where the people come from? How they get these people here?
Take a look. I guess probably just
Dragon is gonna search
kidnap
for
the old-fashioned way.
more notes.
Does it mention how they get turned to silver salt after cure?
I could take a moment to look, but I guess if we're gonna do this on our own, we gotta make sure that we don't get to that step of the process. I suppose.
That
We
kind
just
of white
try to-
orca wondering what it is. Maybe we can stop it first, then do cure.
Good call, but there's only so much in this ledger I can make out. I suppose we'll have to find this room. 0485.
Or could keep eye out for those numbers. Dragon, is there anything you can use any of this for? It looked like your kind of stuff.
Guess we should all take a look around, see if there's anything useful.
Yeah, I'm giving this room a second look over to try and see if there's anything that was attempted to be hidden, like papers stuffed in a corner to keep them away from being found, something like that.
Perception check.
Okay. Dragon will say,
Investigate. Prize.
Orca, as he's investigating, I'm not
Okay.
quite sure. Hold on, let me roll mine, because I would have been doing the same.
Yeah, might as well roll as well.
Since everyone's investigating, I'll spend more time on the notes.
Sort of a better
If there's anything
investigation.
else I could find. in more depth of the details.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
He said perception, not investigation.
Yeah, I don't know if I could have rolled investigation instead. I don't roll both anyway, I guess.
Okay. As you investigate the area, you do not find anything.
Okay.
Dragon will say, I don't see anything.
Where are the ingredients for this station? Orca no see any.
I don't know. Probably in those vines.
Yeah, the
Do the
Okay.
vines lead into the wall, or do they lead somewhere visible?
To the wall.
Orca wonder how we get through there. Probably a lot of good stuff.
Dragon checks
Seems like-
what's back here.
seems like we're the ingredients.
You just see more
Would be
workstations.
bandits.
I mean,
Does he see anything that would be used for like alchemy? Like any ingredients or anything yet?
No ingredients out in the open.
I think you mentioned
Well, cavity
blood
salt,
cavity, which
just
that's
one
all the blood, I
ingredient.
guess, if we wanted, but I don't know if that's something we should do.
We should move
Well
forward.
then. Yeah, let us investigate this room thoroughly.
Yeah, if there's more notes like what we just found, this could be very handy in finding our cure. Are these shells, Arcadum?
Alright, hold up.
Holding.
Alright. Over here, you can see that this workshop is different from the alchemical one. This one appears to be, well, for lack of a better word, it looks like a tannery. You can see that there is skin on display, much of it humanoid, and that each one of them is carefully being calibrated under a series of machines.
Gross.
Hmm.
So this is like skin in here, basically?
Not this, all this, and this.
Okay. Dragon will step the fuck away from that shit.
Where's the skin?
Well, there's skin storage here, and then there's
Oh.
full on display here that have machines attached to and work being done on them.
Hmm. Can I
Dragon's
open
gonna
this?
see what's back here.
Open this. There's a
Yeah.
handle. Yes.
Yeah, the skin.
Do you open it?
Yes.
All right, you open it. You see that there are several sets of skin inside that are being stored.
Hmm.
You
Is
do
it like
not
like
recognize
cold?
them.
Okay, is it like cold in there, or is it
Yes,
like
it is
room
cold.
temp- Oh, oh. Oh, I thought that was already tanned skin. I was like, oh man. I was like, oh no, they're fresh. Oh fuck.
All right, as you come around the corner there, Dragon, you can see that in this area, you find... Let's see, this one is... And mark all these places down, so I know where the fuck you've been. Alright, in this room you can see that there are several devices filled to the brim with crystals, gems, and other such things like that. And you can see that there are large pieces of parchment with graphs and other information in the languages that you cannot understand.
Ooh, then Dragon is gonna Thieves' Cant to Sin, who you can see. Bring Cavity.
Gravity wants you.
Does not.
Look at the storage system. It's so advanced. Imagine being able to hold cadavers in something like this. They would
Look,
last for
more
days,
crafts.
weeks.
This is exactly what Orca need for growing flowers.
Closes
I don't know
the
about that,
cold
bud.
storage and continues on.
All right,
Look, guys,
Cavity.
more crafts.
All right, Cavity. As you enter this room, I need you to do me an investigation check, please.
Okay. I think
Uh,
still do.
I can give him advantage with my wander feature from the Razor Cliffs.
You have investigation trained.
I do.
Okay. Roll
Yeah,
the
that's why I
advantage.
can't hit him with it.
Once you've done that, Arcadum, Dragon is taking a look at the gems. I would like to know what gems are here.
Well, I'll start with you then. You can see that there are many precious gems, quartz, and other such minerals. They're behind glass tubing, and they seem to be placed in awkward angles with pieces of metal sticking out of them.
Damn, no thievery.
Well, you could, but you'd have to break it. Get it? So,
But you're probably interrupted. Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I'm not breaking stuff.
This next one's a big one, so give me a second. I gotta collect all my shit to tell you what you
You're good.
find out. Be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay,
I'm gonna hit the
Okay.
restroom real quick.
So much lore.
I'm gonna finish my steak.
So, Grimm, what was the Razor Cliffs like last time you were there? It's been a while since I've been back.
It's the same. You mentioned that you had a wife.
Yeah.
I have a girlfriend. Potentially.
I was not asking you.
Dragon pouch, but you don't see it.
Yeah, I have a wife.
I do not take you to be someone that would be married. You look like a vagrant.
Oh, that's because I've got it out of my noble clothes.
Even as a noble, you looked like a vagrant.
Well, I made my money through various means that aren't so
Yeah.
good.
I can see that. Where in the Razor Cliffs were you born? Where did you live?
I don't quite remember. That was a good question. I'd have to look back.
Where do you currently reside?
Somewhere in Flanderton.
Is that where your wife is?
No, she's in the Razor Cliffs right now.
Hmm.
Yes, we gotta make our nice hot spring before we get your wife, right, Sin?
Yeah.
I hope the church didn't find her.
I will slap my head.
Why would the church be looking for your wife?
There are some things I'd like to keep to myself if it's all the same to you. I'm sure you understand.
Grimm will low head turn and look at Orca.
Orca not sure why. Just no
Mhm.
church was looking for her.
slowly look back. Just look down at Sin.
I don't know if we mentioned anything about that.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know
Are
if
you
we mentioned
attempting to
about
deceive me? Because I am insight checking you. If once Arcadum gets back, obviously.
Yeah, of course. I don't know if we mentioned anything about the whole
I'm back.
our running with the church.
I think technically Orca wouldn't know exactly why, but he would know that it was something to do with.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if we mentioned it. If I mentioned anything about our running with the church to Grimm.
I don't remember Sin telling us that his wife was in danger.
Well, I mean, at all, like how we dealt with the church and had a bad
Yeah.
encounter with them before. I don't know if we mentioned anything like that. Is why I'm
I
trying
don't think you guys have mentioned anything about you guys running afoul with the church.
to. Yeah.
So you mentioning the mention of the church being after your wife is like, So I'm inside checking you to see if you're withholding information from me.
I'm sure you have your own secrets.
Okay, well I will inside check you. Beat that.
I will beat that easily.
Rolling that one right now. Damn.
Yeah, I have expertise in deception.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
well,
Orca
Alright.
doesn't really know Grimm's from the church yet.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I'm
Cavity.
ready.
Here we go. As you start to read through the forms and graphs and information in this area, this is what you uncover.
Having a warlock here is so clutch.
Warlocks, best class, backhand
First time
for
I've
the
actually
win.
used deception this
Been saying
entire
that.
campaign.
I'm
Alright.
staying in the light.
All right. As you read through the information that you find within this section, you begin to uncover a story. Each of the different leyline fluctuations which are studied through the rare minerals of the earth, which seep in the natural primal ley lines, give different readouts that fall within different parameters that do or do not reach quotas, expectations, or goals. At first, the information is overwhelming, and although you can read it, it doesn't mean it makes any sense to you. But then, pieces of the information that you find are written in a more exacting prose. Specifically, there is a referendum written by someone of authority that states the following. Due to limited access of the Vulcan fire, it is therefore advised that all practitioners focus their efforts upon the studying of the Kuatoa and the Sahagwan. Initiate Siren Protocol to study new fluctuations. If ambivalent energy source is insufficient, reroute power from energy reserves. The time is nearly upon us. The iteration comes to a close, and the final battle will soon begin.
Okay, I got about half of that.
I got some of it.
I have a question specifically about the part where it mentions practitioners. Gravity would investigate further to see if those practitioners are in reference to her type of practitioners, or it's just more of a general term.
It is a general term,
Gotcha.
like doctor.
it is a lowercase p rather than an uppercase p.
Okay. Keep the sus on the download then. But yeah, we'll share that. and reveal that, oh, this. Well,
What is an
what I
iteration?
learned. Can say, but it seems that all this is being done to prepare for some battle that is supposed to be coming.
Well, that's not good.
I don't know if it's the war that's going on right now, but or something else, but it can't be good if someone's amassing this much power out of this many people.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
if you
just-
if you think about it, what if this place is it's trying to harvest things for this battle, it seems.
Right. Specifically, Arcadum, do I know what Vulcan fire is?
No,
Or like, or Kuatoin or Sagwin?
you're a foreigner, so you know that Sahagwin and Kuatoa are fish people that live in the abyss.
Gotcha. I'll also tell them. And it seems like they've sort of moved on from a normal folk to taking a look at fish people.
Fish people?
Yeah, like, you know, that Sagwin or Kuatoin, and
I don't know what the fuck those things are.
I think someone might, I think he should know about this. Make my way up.
Why should he care about fish people?
He's a bit fond of fish. He's near the coast of the Razor Cliffs, I think.
Yeah, I'm from the Razor Cliffs. The coasts are not very ideal for fishing.
I'll I'll tell everyone else about what you learned.
Where the
They'll
fuck is
mention,
Oliver?
Yeah, where is Oliver?
Oh,
Where did Oliver go? I wasn't looking at it. I don't know where he went.
wait, he disappeared? You three were
What?
supposed to keep an eye on him.
Is Melancholy here?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's probably blending in the
He's right
map
there.
again, like usual.
He's right there. He was like legit blending in.
Oh
I think
shit!
I was
What
in
the
the wall,
fuck
by
are you
the way.
doing?
Oh, Russell, what gives? Just
I
stick
was-
together, man.
I was keeping watch is all.
Jesus, mate.
Did you find something?
Yeah, we found some fucked up shit. Do you know what an iteration is?
Is that even a common word? I don't think so, is it?
It is not a common word.
I never heard of it. It sounds like more of that, I guess, foreign, old Corvin.
And Cavity, what the fuck is an iteration?
I'm telling you, if I knew, I'd tell you. It also mentions something called. This place has using a lot of new terms that I've never been familiar with. It said Vulcan fire, iteration. Look, I don't know what this means. But I do know what these notes say about the Siren Protocol or whatever. I've been looking into Kuatoin and Zagwin. And
Fuck is a siren?
seems like this master's greed knows no bounds. They'll do anything to get their hands on the silver salt. Do whatever they want with it.
Well, let's keep moving. Maybe we can figure something out.
Only would look for familiar is reserves.
Did you
What are they?
find out what this area was for?
What area?
Alright, hold there. As you enter this area there, Grimm, as you look around, you will see that there are marks on some of these pieces of skinned flesh. Some of them are being removed, and some of them are having marks put onto them. Make me an Arcana check, please.
Sin is too far away to give me
Yeah,
advantage.
go for it. Away to help you on that one. Unless you call it.
Straight normal. 21.
As a practitioner, you are trained to search for apostasy, and one of the first things that you were taught is that there are those that are cursed with the mark of the sorcerer, depicting that they are a particularly potent apostate. But here, a truth is revealed. What you see before you are sorceress marks being implanted onto skin and flesh to be mixed in with bloodlines.
Hmm.
Very interesting.
Is there any sort of like ledger or anything like that in here? Like notes?
Yep,
Or
there's a ledger.
I go up here. I'll pick it up. I obviously can't read it. So I will call out to, I will just say,
Cavity. Come into here.
Yeah.
Mach schnell. Schnell.
What?
I see the whole Marks thing as well.
Yep.
Oh dear. Is there anything
Not over there, over here.
1 second, Grimm. This looks super odd. Using my knowledge of making tattoos, is there anything else I can glean from this? Like how they're actually putting it on and what they're using it.
They are implanting it into the flesh. It is not ink.
What is it?
Is this
What do they
our
use?
sorcerer's marks? They are, well, the practitioners believe them to be a curse, as well as the church. But they are essentially the mark of those who are cursed, who are burdened with magic in their blood. And I would like for you to read this so I can have further context over this massive revelation. As this is no curse. This is manufactured.
Take it. Read.
Okay, what you see here, as you read through the text, you could feel your stomach start to twist, your heart start to fall. Alright, this next bit I will explain out of character because it's pretty complex. But what Cavity has just discovered is that the sorceress mark is not a purely natural occurrence from the ley lines, seeking to find those that are particularly potent as a means and conduit to get out. But rather, each and every sorcerer on Corvanus that bears a sorceress mark is in fact representative of an organic machine that is being constantly tuned and programmed. In fact, these sorcerer marks are more like product bars that you would scan in order to know what kind of product it is. Specifically, they are being implemented not only to track the fluctuations of mana, but also to control it. So, the aesthetic reasoning that sorcerers occur more often in places where the ley lines are wilder is actually quite the opposite. Sorcerer bloodlines are controlled at this level, where they are implanted into their bloodlines to control where they are born in order to control the ley lines themselves. And it also seems that the sorcerer bloodlines retain certain aspects. There are several references towards the color orange, and how that the sorceress mark is used as a catchfall, not only to capture some of this energy, but to record the fluctuations of it. In fact, it seems that the sorceress mark also indicates that upon the death of the sorcerer, their magic returns back into the matrix of this great spell, and they are simply recycled once more.
Holy fuck.
Cavity's head is swimming with all this new information. Silver-legged, but the only other thing he'll manage to squeak out is, hey, They're making apostates out of.
Tell me word for word what you have read.
Relay it to everyone.
Okay.
She'll sort of be stunned at the fact that apostasy is deliberate and that
What do you
everyone's
think about
suffering is
this,
just.
Grimm?
Arcadum? Would we all know what tuning rods are?
Yeah.
Okay, then Grimm will say,
Then it seems like, from what you have read, the sorcerer's marks are like tuning rods, meant to keep the ley lines in tune, like control the frequencies they are running off of.
So,
Which
wait a
would
minute.
explain how they are keeping record of the influxes of the ley lines over there. With the sorcerer's marks, they connect. They use their output of energy, maybe something like that, to read what the ley lines are doing. And from there, they calculate how many sorcerers need to be birthed into the next generation. Possibly, I don't know, but that is what it sounds like to me.
And it's so
They're tuning
cruel.
rods, tuning forks.
People think people with sorcerer's marks are like, they'll just reject them, and this is an all unnatural. It's not their fault.
So, wait a minute. What do you think about this, Grimm? If these people are creating sorcerers, do you think that they could be creating apostates?
Aren't
Well,
all sorcerers apostates?
apostate is a quite a wide net of a term. The church views sorcerers and anyone that aids them, works with them, uses magic as apostates. Druids, there's even the bards sometimes, but my understanding is that for me, this is just them creating sorcerers, creating the sorcerer's mark, upon which is then implanted into the bloodlines they wish to put it in, and then another sorcerer is born.
That's quite terrifying.
Is
If
it?
if they can do that to any bloodline that they wish, then what's to say that more of them don't come about because of this?
He stares in horror at all the tanning and the marks being.
Arcadum,
Yes.
is it a medicine check to, like, I guess, check how cleanly the skin was cut off and etc.? Would that be?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, sorry, medicine
I'll
check.
give you
Yeah.
advantage, but
Oh my god. Sorry, I just sneeze.
Bless you.
Well, as you take a closer look, well, the skin wasn't cut off.
What?
The skin here was grown this way.
It hasn't been placed on yet.
Would you? Here's a question.
Take your time, let that settle in.
Is it different age ranges of skin?
They're adults.
Adults. Okay.
Wow, that's
Well,
And we have little cubes of flesh and bone sitting around the place.
Cavity, the notes you found on this stuff, does it tell you about this process in more detail?
Well,
What I'm trying to ask is, do they put the people on Carvanus?
He sort of catches his drift and then shakily goes through the notes to confirm the process.
What are you trying to confirm?
How exactly do people get the marks? Like,
Well, the marks are passed down through bloodlines.
Does it say how the I guess I'm trying to ask, does it say how the people are placed where they need to be, I guess? They just let go out into the wild?
Or how is a mark put on a bloodline?
It seems that a mark is put onto a bloodline by the normal ways that one makes a bloodline by conception.
They're growing people here.
Following that cavity, you will find that there are references towards birthing chambers.
Yep. Here we go. And there's going to be forced mating chambers.
No. They probably use science like
yeah, genetic engineering. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
He will look up the notes and at all their. It is as it seems. They've been breeding some of the population and.
Yeah, they've been manufacturing the sorcerers. That is what I said.
Incredibly fucked.
Is this why y'all called them apostates?
We?
Grimm, I have a question. This information, I promised it to you. What do you plan on doing with it?
Well, I don't know yet. This changes a lot of our basic understanding of how magic and sorcerer marks and the ley lines functions on Corvinus. This is all revolutionary. It will change everything. And that change might not be good. Or it could be good. I am uncertain.
Oh my god. Sorry. Dragon will take a look at Cavity and then motion for him.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Okay. Oh, he'll recognize that look in your eye and he'll be like, we'll just pull it out.
What do you pull out, champ?
A letter. And
the what now?
A letter.
Yeah, let me turn you up a little bit so everybody can hear.
Is it good now?
No, I was just fucking around. Go ahead. You're good.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. He'll pull out the letter from his pen pal and he'll share it. This is a letter I received a while ago, and I reckon it's time y'all privy to its information. It's from a pen pal of mine. Mentions how the ley lines are in fact not natural.
What I'm thinking, Cavity, is whoever that person is might be here.
No, I don't think they are, because, well, I suppose it could be, but...
Think about it.
They were asking us to head to the twisting pants.
Think about it, Cavity. This entire time, you've held on to that. Talking about these false ley lines. And now we're learning about how sorcerers are born into places that they can control the ley lines. The ley lines aren't going to what they should be. All these graphs that you're talking about. This is something beyond us that we've been.
What do you mean by that the ley lines are false?
Well, read the letter.
I was waiting for him
I'll
to
read the
know.
letter.
They ain't. He'll read it out loud, but he'll more specifically say, well, as we sort of learned in that other room about the ley lines, there's sort of, someone has been meticulously controlling how they work, and they're fluctuating in different places, and
How long have you known about this cavity?
see, I didn't know nothing specific like we know now, but I just knew
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
something had to be
right?
done.
Listen, this is something that I want to ask Grimm, and this is just a straightforward question. Me saying that I'm a druid, does that make you want to kill me? Is that something that you've been thinking about this whole time? Because we are part of the ley lines?
No, I really wanted to cite that answer.
I'm zooming
Check
in.
DMs. Arcadum.
I'm looking at my dime, ba ba bee bo ba bee.
And you were asking me.
Basically,
Yes.
do you hate the druids?
Why would I hate the druids?
Because you're part of the church. And that letter says that they've killed many that are keeping the ley lines in check. And now that we've learned about this, what I'm asking, I guess, is if this is true, and I'm a druid, there might be a way that we can help the ley lines and stop this. Would you stop me?
I'll go a step forward. You've kept this information. Draco, you knew too.
Well, yeah, he showed it to me. But it doesn't matter, right? We didn't even know.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, because
It
we're
matters
just
now.
learning. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to have this discussion. If these ley lines are false, then we need to help them somehow.
And this Watcher M, do you know who they are?
No, neither of us do.
They are likely to be someone with a similar agenda as us, or more particularly me. Look at all of her pointedly. But yes, come now, Oliver, you're not, there's no need to be mad.
No need to be mad. You knew our home was dying the entire time. Whatever this artificial ley line thing means.
Well, we're learning about the artificial ley lines right now, Oliver. This is something that we didn't understand at first. Me and him, we talked about it, but we didn't understand what it was even discussing. Honestly, I didn't believe it.
I think what Oliver means is he got a warning and didn't share it with us. Whether he knew it was real or not.
I understand that, but the problem is, if it was false, then we would have just been worrying everyone for no reason.
But shouldn't we have all decided whether it was false or not?
Well, how can we do that without knowing what we know now?
You
do we just?
decided it was false without knowing what you know now, or could have been false.
No, that's not dragon face palms. I did not say that. What I'm saying is that whatever these ley lines are that are discussed in this letter were not confirmed before. Sure, the letter says that they're false. Did we believe that? No. How could we have known?
And Orca is simply asking why it was your decision not to believe it and not all of ours.
Because why would we
Well,
trust some
I could answer
random
that,
letter?
Orca.
You mean, why would you trust us to know what's in the letter?
I'm not Orca, hold on. I received this letter quite some time ago.
Even more reason you should have shared by now.
But it was a personal interest to me. And, you all know I'm sort of in the business of keeping secrets, and well, if this information was privy to me, and I thought fit to share it with the druid, so shared it with him. But now that you all know, there really shouldn't be any hard feelings over it, I think.
You shared it with who?
The druid.
Him.
But do you realize you're no better than the druids he's mentioned in this letter?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say right now.
How so? Wait, what do you mean? I'm no bet.
We could have
I'm not.
checked this out, got more information, far wherever you found out. Are you not prolonging the infection that is mentioned?
Look here, Oliver. Listen to reason, Oliver. It's asking to head over to a gate in the over at Hillock, which is a ways away from the fields. It has no mention of this place. It has no mention of. It's awfully vague, and it has no practical instruction on what to do specifically. As it says here, it's not a request. It's just a passing of knowledge.
We ourselves did not have to go that far. We could have gotten people to check for us, gather more information while all this takes place.
We could have passed the knowledge.
Yeah, I get that.
Who would you trust enough to pass this knowledge on to?
That's what I'm getting to.
The Dawn.
Not even the Dawn, us. You didn't trust us to pass this information on to. There may be people some of us knows. Sin has connections to people.
Oliver, listen. This information, it was privy to me and Cavity. These ley lines we couldn't have known about at all, even trusting the letter, until now. We've just confirmed that they are false. So right now...
I don't trust you with the fate of my home. I don't, Draco. You're an assassin, and this shows me that you truly do not care. You both don't care. You care less than I thought you did.
You know why I was an assassin? It's because my entire family was. Do you think that I really understood what was going on in my life the entire time? I strived to get out of where I was and come to Flanderton to work for somebody that I didn't even know would bring me here. I didn't even know I was going to be a fucking druid by then, Oliver. So if you're right pissed off at me for being an assassin and not giving a shit about the Corvinus, the continent, then fuck you. Dragon storms off.
Typical.
Oh, well, I guess you did not want my answer.
I'll take it.
So yeah, all of you need to make me perception checks now.
I was trying to be quiet. Oh,
Oh, I
fantastic.
knew we weren't going to be quiet.
Too much
Yikers.
unnatural hissing and humming around here.
Alrighty. Dragon gets to about there in his storm off. All of you continue your conversation, as emotionally charged as it is, and you will hear loud footsteps coming from outside. Metallic. What do you do?
We'll have to continue this later.
Which way is
Cover the
outside?
lantern.
South.
Ah,
I covered the light of the lantern.
Again, come back. We gotta hide.
Or can we
Dragon
address this
will-
later?
I'll
Fall
leave scan
back.
to him in case he can't hear. Not far away.
And will angrily
Roll stealth, please.
I'm assuming that cavity gives me advantage.
Yeah, I will. And I put out this light.
Orca
Or, like,
rips a
cover it,
huge
heavy.
fart. No.
Alright, you will hear as this creature enters. It will move up here and disappear from your sight as it enters this room. What do you do?
Dragon will look at everyone, kind of still a little angry, but he'll say, "Right. This place is not the time or place to talk about what is happening on Corvallis. I understand that we're all angry and don't know what is going on. But right now, what is most important to all of us is finding a cure. Then we can go do whatever you want, Oliver, with the ley lines at Corvallis. But right now, we are focused on what is ahead of us."
Grimm would pull the finger up and just softly say,
I would like to have on the record that I'm not angry. Actually, I feel nothing right now, so
Okay, I'm definitely inside of that. Well, not getting anything. I'll take that.
I do still want the answer to your question, Grimm. If we were all to go to the ley lines, would you help us in our endeavor to fix what is happening on Corvallis?
well,
It's coming back. It's coming back. Stop talking.
that was some pretty sick Mongolian throat singing there for the scanner.
Good RP, good RP.
Can I
Once we can't hear it anymore, it thinks it passed.
Okay,
Yeah, I reckon it's alright now.
Grimm, what do you say to that? While they're moving.
I say that we don't have the time to really worry about that.
I know. But if we
But
make
if-
it out of this place, is this something that you would be willing to help us on?
I have to think upon this, as you see, there's a lot more information I have been given that changes quite a lot.
Alright, I'll let you think about it.
Also, in regards to the letter, have you ever tried to reach out to them again? And could I take a look at it, read it myself?
There's a... I've already told you everything that's on it. Honest.
Yeah, I would like to see the penmanship, if you would. Sometimes you can learn about people from the way they write. Like, is
Just
it
give it to him.
fancy or is it big letters?
Give it to him, Cavity. I think at this point, we've all said what we are.
Yeah,
And
Sonny can't
Okay.
trust us if we won't trust him.
well, Grimm's a girl.
Who is Sonny?
Grimm is the
Sorry.
character's name!
You know what? It doesn't matter right now. We can just keep moving.
Yeah, let's keep moving. I know we're all angry at each other, but now is not the place nor time.
I would like to go over there.
Yeah, I'm moving. If I see anything, I'll hold up my hand. Dragon will peek around the corner. Kind of, well, he would have been here, sorry. Kind of peek around.
Alright, so when you get to about this point, you will see the following. Oh, let me crack my back. Oh. Whew.
Yeah, get that good pop.
Felt you earlier. I had to stretch and I popped the center of my back and I nearly screamed.
Ooh. That don't sound good.
It hurt, but it felt amazing.
Alright. Let's see here. Never. 2 M's? I forgot how to spell something. Let me go,
Hey,
let me
give me
go.
just a second. I can still hear you. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Alright. This is what you see. Inside of this room, or in this cubicle, I guess, you will see that there are all sorts of interesting looking objects. You can see that there is an entire headdress of feathers being fabricated. You can also see that there is a statue to Matheria. And furthermore, you also see that there are different heraldries of different noble houses. Those of you that are natives to Corvanus, may roll for me history checks.
Strange or
Trained only.
Okay, so only Grimm.
Show me what you got.
Okay, so in this room, you will see that there are several pieces of historical significance that just sitting there. You can see an Anvanti headdress. You can see a statue that is normally only found within the inner sanctum of Metheria's church. You can see different house heraldries, their insignia, just laying about. You can also see that there are wax stamps, or no, not what is it called? Seals. Yeah, wax seals of those houses also being created. You notice that the houses are pretty dated. Some of them don't exist anymore. And the way that the statue of Metheria has been made is actually one of the styles, one of the earlier styles, which still depicts her as a human maiden in armor rather than the angelic being as she has become.
Is there a normal ritual that we would observe for the Matherian
Be
statue?
back as well. I'll go to the bathroom too.
Like an offering or something you would give to it?
I mean, not really.
Okay.
This is not a holy place anyway.
I mean,
Is there like
Dragon will slowly approach the desk with the feather headdress, kind of taking a look at it.
Orca will bow a bit to the Matherian statue. What's that, dragon?
I don't know, but it
check
just looks
this.
pretty.
As you investigate this area, you will uncover that there is a ledger. Once again, describing the production of these creations. I will go out of character because it's pretty complex to explain. So essentially what you have here is there are different focal points of faith that are being replicated in order to test them for their for the amount of energy output that they can produce based off of the faith that they attract. So, faith in Metheria, faith in the Antvanti spirits, and faith in the family in which you serve. All these different forms accumulate into these items, granting them significance. It seems that the Ledger is attempting to find the most potent arrays of replicating this energy, and it seems that the Ledger has depicted that the Church of Light and its new somewhat fortuitous production of the Maiden Metheria is a potent and very exciting source of new energy. There are suggestions of the indoctrination of the Vulcan flame into the society and into the religion in the hopes that it might be a force multiplier. And you can see that there are prototypes on the table. Prototypes depicting the Metherian brazier and the Vulcan flame. This will reveal that Metheria's obsession with holy fire and the burning at the stake and all those pieces of the faith were actually an invention, it would seem, by whoever these people were, and the indoctrination of another faith's power source in the hopes to replicate a more potent effect.
Wow. Another mention of Vulcan fire. What is that?
I have a
Archivist Grimm, do you know what Vulcan flame is?
Nine, I don't. I have no idea.
Interesting. Whatever this place is, I wonder if the Calcatashian gods are here. I hate to ask you this, Grimm, but do you know anything about, what was his name? Vavrin?
mine. I don't.
Did you did you see my DM? I can.
Answered.
And did you tell us the
Well-
results? Like which one's more potent?
The statue, it depicts Massaria, but like that of her when she was described in the saga.
I don't know
In the
anything
Bard
about the
College.
sagas. What I'm most
It-
interested about is if this is depicting all the studies of faith, and Matharians are the most potent form, then why are the other faiths? Can Dragon like search for anything that would have like Vavrin on it?
Say again?
Dragon is looking for anything that has Vavrin on it.
There
Or
is none.
Babylon.
There is none.
I would like to look for references to the Black Hand.
There is none.
Okay, good.
To answer your question,
Lady Smith,
Dragon. I cannot give it to you until after we complete this. I think any knowledge we will find here will shatter many highly held beliefs, but also provide room for new ones.
Okay. I understand, Grimm. I know that the church has been seen as a powerful force that is against apostates. And I just don't want you to see me as an apostate that is not trying to help Corvinus. At this point, you know, I've trained all my life, but now it's time to save what I believe in. My home.
Unfortunately, we'll have to call it there as we are at session time.
Okay.
Okay.
Good stuff, man.
Good RP.
Man,
Good.
what an
Pretty good,
episode.
actually.
What an episode. Holy fuck.
It was an overwhelming amount of lore.
Anybody else feel like they're trapped in the movie Soylent Green?
We got a little bit of fan art this
The
week.
party had their first fight. Kind of.
I was waiting for that to happen.
Yes.
I love how Grimm just went and kicked back and watched.
And I'm watching Grimm.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see if we got ourselves any faned art.
Yeah, we got a few this week.
Yay!
Well, mostly memes and one fan art, but yeah. Well, actually, two fan art.
I'm glad you got something.
Yeah.
Skibbity bop bop, skibbity toilet. Skibbity bop beep bop bop bop, skibbity skibbity toilet. I don't know why I started doing that.
I'm starting to wonder if the church faith is the right way of magic faith, if that was the most potent.
Alright.
There we go.
Kill apostates.
Fan art
Apostates
drought.
being made.
Void at time up. Tears POV. Oh, you got a human meat guy? I got a guy for everything, Charlie. Mana is mana. Soylent Green is people. The group finding out the truth. Turning people into meat cubes is wild. Oh shit, he made an animation of it.
Oh,
good.
wow.
Can't
Did
tell
that
if
so
that's
quickly
dragon or-
too.
That's insane. Yeah, the
What
look on our
the
faces.
fuck? What
Wait,
the?
I'm trying to see it in. Oh God.
The party after the yelling gets them caught. That's funny.
Just walk back.
All right. Well, good game, guys. Good stuff. Hugs, kisses, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for playing players, and I will see you guys in an hour and a half for Brass Tacks.
Bye, chat.
Oh yeah.
Big
Woo.
booty
Till next
bitches.
week.
Big booty bitches.